right, let's do it. Another day, another Spellforce 3 Reforced playthrough. All right,
I'll
let's see
take a
what's in
look.
this box here. Yo, chilling out, playing some Spellforce. It's my type of thing. All right.
Excuse me, madam. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a man named Ilbertus Watley. He's supposed to live here.
Watley. Oh, you mean that beggar? Ah, he lives here. Does nothing but beg for coins at the marketplace all day long. What do you want from him?
Long story. Much obliged.
All right.
Sir, please, All-Father will reward you for your generosity.
Are you Sir Ilbertus Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. Here, I thought I was
Tiara's
done with it
breath.
for good. Let's not talk about it.
You seem bitter, my good
You seem
friend.
bitter about it.
How did you guess? I sacrificed.
Oh my god, I totally forgot to
everything
check my
I
audio.
had just for some
Oh, man.
deluded fantasy. From a nobleman in Tiara's grace to a beggar in the mud district.
Oh man.
Quite the career, isn't it? And all because of some deluded childhood dream. Because I wanted to believe I'm special.
Okay. Well, we want to
Well.
find it.
We know for a fact that it exists, and we want to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hibernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is a lot to take in.
But the portal exists?
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
Another question. You are part Hibernian. Hibernian. Yeah.
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian, like the Queen.
Hibernian.
Not anymore. But yes, I believed that for a very long time.
How come?
Long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were.
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had nothing to back up my claims.
All right. So you used up all your wealth to find that
So
island?
you used up all your wealth to find that island?
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my expedition. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands. Looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations, I didn't see where that route was ultimately bound to take me. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
How did you learn of that
How
island?
did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorers' diaries, dreams, and an active imagination.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please understand that this is a very painful chapter of my past, which I prefer to remain closed.
That island. What did you hope to
What
find
exactly did you hope to find on that island?
Wealth. At least, that was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed Hibernian heritage. But, all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greyfell, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at. Most people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
All right, can you show us
Be
that
that
portal?
as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island, and building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can, but only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice, but leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly tonight. Just give me 30 gold. That should last me for a week.
That's no problem. That's no problem. Here, take 60. Yeah, I'll give you
Take
double.
60.
Man.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the excavation site, will you? I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
You?
Thank the Guardians you're here.
What's wrong?
Bandits. That's what's wrong. They've taken the excavation site. I don't think they saw me, but what do we do? Do we call the guard?
We know how to defend
Nope.
ourselves. Let us take care of it.
We'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yes, just stay where you are.
Yeah. Let's take these guys out. All right. So I'll have Gore will transform into a bear.
Bandits up ahead.
Excellent. Boom. Oh yeah, this guy needs to go first.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
That was easy. Piece of cake.
Tiara's breath. You really killed them all. Just who exactly are you?
Let's not talk
Doesn't
about
matter. So this is the portal.
Yes.
Did you reconstruct it?
No, it was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you
How
find it?
did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
Hibernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians had developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on the island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
All right, what is a portal
What's
stone?
the portal stone? Something to activate them?
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't. Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding, pointless horseshit I ruined my life for. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just brings up memories.
It's all right. You lost
It's
a
all
lot.
right. You've lost a lot. But please, this is important. Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old river watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are, but believe me, it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
All right, let's go check it out.
Look at that.
Let's take it.
Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yes, that might be it. Though, that's interesting. This stone, it's ornamented with Hibernian runes, but it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
Oh, okay, cool.
Huh. Interesting.
Here we go.
Watley? We found...
By the... What? How is that possible?
My guess is as good as
My
yours.
guess is as good as yours.
But this doesn't make sense. No, this is a dream. This isn't happening. I need to see.
Blazes, stop!
Too late. We need to follow him.
Great, but you go first.
All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm sticking with my crew. 100% sticking with my crew. Oh, you get to choose who accompanies you. Oh,
Though some cartographers claim
cool.
otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete.
that was my first time
The
seeing
Black
that.
Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Tiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
Tiara's
Cool.
breath. It worked.
It felt just like traveling with a godstone.
Only that this seems to have been a one-way road. The portal is closed.
What about the portal stone?
I don't know. It seems empty. Activating that portal must have used up all of its energy. Question is, where's Watley? And is it just my imagination, or is the sun a bit lower than when we stepped through?
Possible. It's the same thing that happens when using teleportation magic. A distortion in the fabric of time. Anyway, we should go look for Watley. If he's on his own, he might be in danger.
Agreed. Let's follow the path. He can't have gone far.
All right, you gotta make a drinking game out of this. Every time someone says Tiara's breath, you take a shot. Yeah,
That way?
that's they say Tiara's breath so much. Instead of saying, "Oh my God," you can say Tiara's breath.
Fine.
I wonder if I should say Tiara's breath in real life to people. People will be like, "What? What the hell are you talking? Tiara's breath? What the hell? The hell are you talking about?"
Hard
Anyway.
to believe we're suddenly thousands of miles from Everlight. But there is something unique to this island, isn't there?
Yeah. There's hardly any magical signatures around us. Whoever lived or lives here, they haven't been in contact with the outside world yet.
Oh. Oh, spiders!
Here we go.
Whatever's necessary.
Child's play.
You read my mind.
Hopefully I get my venom sacks from here. Venom sacks. No? Nothing? What a jip. Alright. Let's go here.
Yashul Skenyar, Sro Cesar, Sro de Shar, Kaslanul de Shar,
Deuces.
Yar, Slan, Sak, Srar,
gosh. He's powering up. Surprised you weren't turned to stone.
If your life depends on it.
Bugger and blasted. Who were these creatures? And what took you so long?
We entered the portal just after you. The teleportation caused a distortion in time.
Oh, of course. The writings mentioned that. Well, thanks for saving me. And sorry for being so mindless. These creatures, I thought they were gonna kill me.
Who's our friend?
I don't know. He must be one of the locals. But he doesn't seem to understand our tongue.
Sunday, I do.
Fine. Now I'm lost.
So am I. How can you know our language?
Because we are both Kalal. You come from the Forsaken Land, which our people left behind hundreds of generations ago. Though your way of speaking is strange, be that as it may, I am not worthy of answering your questions. I will take you to our Yaris. She has predicted the arrival of outsiders, and it seems that her readings have become true. You will free us from Shar's snake spawn.
What? Who's Shar?
Who is this Shar?
Lakeshi, a renegade, a traitor. But our Yaris will tell you all.
Okay, we come from the same land?
We come from the same land? You mean, you're also from Nortander?
Yes, but our ancestors left it behind. It's a long tale, and again, not one I am worthy of telling.
Alright, take me to your Yaris.
All right, then take me to your Yaris.
Wait, Yaris? Tonde. This sounds a lot like the Hibernian tongue. Are you Hibernians?
Not directly. But again, our Yaris is better fit to explain that. Now please follow me. Yakul!
Saris Jadul, Mekil. I thought the snake spawn got you.
They almost did. These people saved me.
Now would you look at that?
Talk to Islander?
Let's see.
Uh-huh. Fine.
They are from the Forsaken Land, Yakul. Just as she read from the stars.
By the name of the sun. Outsiders. Are they... I mean, do they speak our tongue?
We do. And I bet we have as many questions as you have.
I see. Gallus Danwaji, outsider. Thank you for saving this man. You have no idea what his death would have brought upon our village.
I promised to take them to the Yaris. Can you let us in?
I believe so. Take them to the Yaris, Mekil. She will want to know the stars spoke the truth. It was an honor, outsider.
You got it. That way?
Thing is, I don't know if this is part of the main quest
Did
or
he just say
maybe it is
star
part of the main
readings?
quest. Maybe, yeah, maybe I think it's part of the main quest. Just like Aerir's blade.
Sure.
Whoa.
Finally.
Okay, she's in here.
I see the outsiders have arrived.
Yaras. Yes, they have. Just as you predicted. And they saved me from the snake spawn.
Then you already have my gratitude, stranger. Mekil, you may leave.
Of course.
Well then. I'm a Shah, holy Yaris of the Ulias tribe. What's your name?
You're the chief
I
of this
assume
village?
Yaris means leader.
Not precisely, but yes. I am the leader of this village. So tell me, who am I talking to?
I'm Tahar. That man, he said you foresaw our coming.
I read the stars, yes. They told me that soon a stranger would come, one seeking for something to end a curse put upon his land.
The Bloodbath.
Don't tell me. Our tribe hasn't left the Forsaken Land for a reason, and whatever is happening there, it does not concern us. All that matters is that the stars sent you to save us from Shar, and that we, should you succeed, give you the Sarlan Thep stone in return.
What? Zarlan Thep stone. Yeah, that's what Tharlan, uh, Zarlan Tep Stone.
The Xarlanthep stone?
Yes, the
Sarlan
ones who
Tep Stone.
created the relic you are looking for.
You mean the Shapers?
If that is how you call them, yes.
Okay. If we help you, will you give us a
So,
stone?
we help you, and you give us the Nexus stone in return. Is that the deal?
I don't know the stone by that name, but yes, if you help us resolve our problem, you can have it.
You don't even want to know what we need it for?
No. As I said, the outside world doesn't concern us anymore.
Right. So your people fled from the mainland.
So, your people fled from the mainland?
Yes, we did, which is why we were able to talk to one another. But that was a long, long time ago. And since you will probably ask, we left because we were persecuted.
Persecuted? Why?
Because of our faith. We followed the ancient teachings of the Hyberians, and though we were only a few and our faith was peaceful, the priestess of Tiara did not approve. We started to roam the lands in search of a new home, but wherever we went, people drove us away. Until one day, one of our sages found a portal. You can imagine the rest.
Queen Alith is a Hibernian?
Queen Alith is a direct descendant from the Hibernians.
Who?
Right. You wouldn't know.
So you worship the
So
Hibernians?
you worship the Hibernians?
No. They weren't gods. We follow their teachings.
Which are...
Quite simple. I know most remember the Hyberians as brutal dragon hunters, but they were so much more. I even dare say that their downfall was the worst that could happen to Io. But this is a complex matter. If you are truly interested, read one of our parchments. You should be able to decipher the writing.
Oh, trust me. I'll do that.
And you never wanted to return to
You
Fiara?
never wanted to return to Fiara?
No.
Oh, Fiara. Alright. What do stars have to do
I hate to disappoint, but me being here doesn't have anything to do with the stars.
Yes, it does. Even though not in the way you think. What I do, reading the constellations, it is merely interpreting a pattern that is already there. You see, we sentient beings like to consider ourselves separate from the world, but the truth is, we aren't. We're part of a complex whole. Characters, events, catastrophes, they repeat, maybe in a different shape, but with the same core. They are patterns ingrained into the fabric of existence.
Fascinating. This is just what the Hibernian priests always said.
In other words, you're saying that us being here is part of a pattern?
Okay, this is... I don't know, man. This is all new to me. Okay, it's weird, but let's move on. What do you need help with?
What do you need help with? Your Medusa problem, I assume, and this Shar who's controlling them?
Yes, but it's a bit more complicated. Shar is my son. Where should I start? I have two sons, Dul and Shar. According to the Hyberian traditions, it was set that Dul would succeed me as the next Yaras. As you can imagine, this was never easy. Shar never accepted Dul as the legitimate firstborn.
Alright. A feud between brothers.
I think I can see where this is going.
It's not that simple. You see, their father died when they were both very young, and that shaped their personalities in very different ways. Shar was frail, sensitive, and emotional. He was always sick, had horrible nightmares, and often talked about these voices he heard.
Voices?
He heard voices?
Yes. Not only during the night, sometimes even in broad daylight.
What did they say?
All kinds of things. But nowadays, I simply think it was him having a too active imagination.
What kind of nightmare
What
did he
kind of
have?
dreams did he have?
Everything, really. A lot of it revolved around his father's death. And then he had this one about the sacrificed woman.
The sacrificed woman?
Yes. According to him, he always found himself in some temple-like room surrounded by strange, puppet-like creatures. He walked down a hallway until he stepped into a room where there was a woman lying on an altar. I talked to our shaman about this, but he said that it might simply be his fragile mind. Now I believe that it also had something to do with his magic. A lot of gifted children suffer from strange dreams like that one.
Huh. And what about his brother, Duel?
And Duel, your firstborn.
He was the
And Duel.
exact opposite. He was strong, always healthy and good with people, but hardly ever showed emotion. It was almost as if he was destined to succeed me.
Okay, how did your husband
How did
die?
your husband die?
His heart just stopped beating. A rare disease that had run in his family's blood for generations.
My condolences.
Could be generational. It could pass to his sons. You never know. So what was their relationship?
What was their relationship?
Well, Duel was very distant towards Shar, and Shar hated Duel with a passion. The day things got truly complicated was when Shar discovered his magic. His talent was enormous.
Who taught him?
I assume you don't have universities on this island.
You are right. We don't. My duties as Yaris kept me from teaching him myself, so it was mainly the old shaman who died 2 years ago that taught him. But as I said, his talent was enormous. He didn't need much guidance.
So what
Let's
happened?
cut to the chase. Where did the Medusae come from?
Well, it all happened a month ago. One night, Shar and Duel were gone. The next morrow, our village was surrounded by snake spawn, rallied behind my Shar.
You didn't see this
So you
coming?
can read from the stars, but you didn't see that coming.
Yes, I knew Shar was trouble, and I knew how much he despised his brother, but to go that far? No. Maybe I was just blind, but I didn't expect that to happen.
Where did Medusae
Being a
come from?
talented mage is one thing, but where did all these Medusae come from? The snake spawn, as you call them.
A ritual, an invocation that has been passed down in our tribe for generations. You see, we do not know war on this island, and fate willing we never will, which is why we are practically defenseless. But that does not mean we are naive. Should our people ever be threatened by outsiders, whether they come by the portals or by ship, the snake spawn would protect us.
So, Shar used this ritual to bind the Medusae to his will.
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't even know Medusa could be conjured.
Yeah, that's interesting. What did he want?
What did he want? Force you to make him the next Yaras instead?
Worse. He said that since we are too blind to see, he would take matters in his own hands and enforce the trial of brothers.
Of course.
I don't understand.
In the Hibernian Empire, it actually wasn't custom for the firstborn child of the emperor to succeed him. Instead, their heirs had to compete in a ritualized duel, which mostly ended deadly for one of the parties. That way, or so the Hibernians figured, there would never be a weakling on the throne.
Very similar to our tradition. That's interesting.
That's
They
brutal.
forced siblings to kill each other? That's brutal.
You're right, it is. As much as our people admired the Hyberian faith, this wasn't a custom we ever adopted. Be that as it may, for the month, Shar has had his snake spawn abduct villagers to help him restore the ruin up north, so that it's worthy of hosting the trial. Once that is done, he wants to challenge his brother to a fight at the mountain altar. You see where this is going. You need to bring him to reason.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't take on his entire army by myself.
I know that. So the first step should be to free at least some of our people he has taken prisoner. After that is done, we can discuss further steps.
Why do you need me for this?
Why do you need me for this? You're his mother. Can't you just talk sense into him yourself?
Believe me, I've tried. And to be honest, until the first death, I thought that this was another one of his tantrums. But when the first villager his snakes captured on that first morning tried to run, he simply ordered them to shoot an arrow right through his throat. And Shar promised that if we make any attempts to stop him, he will take this even further. You see, Tahar, we aren't fighters. Our magic is meant to protect, to heal. and our weapons are only meant for fish and deer. But these snake creatures, you saw how dangerous they are. Right now, there is nothing we can do.
All right. So can you help us return to the
If we
mainland?
do
Yeah.
this, can you also help us return to the mainland?
Yes, I believe I can. Arvalis, our village shaman, knows a lot about the ancient portals. But until we have our people back, he won't be able to help you.
Okay, where can I find
These
your people?
villagers your son holds captive, where can I find them?
As far as I know, he took most of them to the ruin up north, but the place is heavily guarded by snake spawn, and he has shut himself in, so you can't go there yet. For now, it would suffice if you took care of the smaller camp just north of the village. I feel bad to ask this of you, Tahar, but frankly, our hands are bound. I just have to trust
all
the
right.
stars that I'm not sending you into your doom.
We've fought worse.
Yes, I guess you have.
We fought worse. How are we supposed to bring your son to reason? Yeah, you gotta give us. Yeah, you gotta
How
give
am I
us something.
supposed to make him see reason?
If only I knew. Talk to him, convince him, make him realize what he has done. Just try not to hurt him, will you? But as I said, first of all, our people need to be freed. As long as the village is defenseless, we can't provide you with the means to take down his camp. I'll be here if you need anything. Now good luck, Tahar. And for what it's worth, sorry for burdening you with this.
Get ready.
There we go. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Time. It's war bear time.
Here we go.
Look, villagers. Leave it to me.
Ready.
There we go. Oh yeah. What the heck? It disappeared out of nowhere. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Easy.
Come on, come on.
Fair enough.
Destroy this thing.
What's that? Is it attracting Medusae?
Now that is cool. All right, let's go talk to the leader. The
Interesting.
leader of you guys. Man, these guys look like they can eat.
Saris Jadul, you killed them. Who are you?
Your Yara sent us. Are you okay? Can you walk?
Yes, I think so. Are we free to go?
Yes, they're awaiting you in the village.
Go? After all this cursed brat did to us?
What do you suggest? I don't know about you, but I have someone to take care of.
Well then go. I'll join the outsider. You do need help, don't you?
It can't hurt.
Then I'm with you.
Me too. I want to be there when that cursed child gets brought to justice.
I hope you know what you're doing, Ruslan. I really hope you do.
Just go. We'll be back.
Reinforcements is always nice.
Whatever's necessary.
Damn, Buzz.
Tondai, outsider. What do you need?
I found your people. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
I found and rescued your people.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Tahar. You have no idea how much that means to me. The thought that my son caused all this. I still find it hard to believe. But be that as it may, at least now we are able to defend our village again. You should go talk to our shaman now. He will be able to both assist you with your passage back to the mainland and with taking care of Shar. I'll be here if you need anything else.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'll be off. Thanks for your time.
Ah! I can't get my light stream to go on. I don't know why. I've always encountered this issue once in a while. Just my light stream. I gotta figure something out here. So yeah, let's go talk to the shaman.
Are you the shaman? The Yaras sent me.
Ah, yes, that's
shaman.
Me. Tandai, friend. She told me you'd come. You're looking for a way back to the Forsaken Land, aren't you?
A way back to Northander, yes.
Good. First of all, I can't thank you enough for what you did. Those people, my friends, they might be dead if the stars hadn't sent you.
My
pleasure. But how do we get back to the mainland?
Of course, let's make it brief. It is possible to reactivate the portal. Not the one you came through, but another one. However, it won't be easy.
Why?
Well, for starters, Shar's snake spawn is all over the island, probably also near the portal. We need to free it from them first, which would most likely provoke counterattacks on the village. Rebuilding requires stone and wood. Reigniting it requires energy. And finally, to activate it, we need a portal stone.
Like this one? This is the one we used to get here.
Show me. Yes, that's a portal stone, but you used up all its energy, so it's useless now. We need a new one.
All right. Where can we find a new stone?
Any ideas where we could find a new portal stone?
Well, this is the most complicated part of the story. Though it's theoretically possible, I doubt you'll find one that is still fully intact. However, if you find me enough Hibernian crystal shards, that might work too.
Hibernian what?
Crystal shards. It's the raw material runes are made of. If we're lucky, we might find some in the ruins on the island. But again, no promises.
All right. More treasure hunting then.
Yay! Treasure hunting. How do we reignite it? Reignite it? Yeah. How do we reignite it?
And how do we reignite it?
This is where the channeling altar comes in.
Channeling altar?
Yes. Briefly put, it transforms energy, transmutes it. It's really hard to put into words for a layman, but our tribe has used it for generations. And apart from the snake spawn ritual, it's our only means of defense. It's also what I use to maintain those barriers I've conjured around the village. Once the altar runs out of material to transmute, the barriers vanish. Which is why we need to be vigilant that this doesn't happen.
That sounds a lot like Shaper magic. They also transmuted metals to fuel their weaponry. Seems like the Hibernians used more Shaper knowledge than we thought.
I assume by Shapers you mean the Zarlanthep. Yes, the Hibernians used a lot of what they left the world with.
Alright, so how do we repair it?
How do we repair it? I'm not an expert on portals.
Which is why I'm here. I already talked to the Holy Yaras about it, and we will give you a handful of able men to help you find the resources. Wood and stone should suffice. Once they've found enough, just send them to the portal and I'll instruct them.
Alright, then I best get started.
Then I best get started.
Yes. Good luck. I will be here and will prepare the charging ritual.
Prepare the charging ritual. Do I have to build an army? I have to build an army. Oh, great. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, it's on fire. Of course. Ah. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so annoying. I was struggling building my army like I always do with these RTSs. Oh, especially with this RTS here. The beginning part is really hard for me. Yeah, let's talk to the shaman right here.
Tandai, have you made any progress?
Yes, I have. Are these the shards?
I think so. Are these the crystal shards you've mentioned?
Let me see. Saras Jadul, yes they are. This is good. You were really lucky, you know that? Without these crystals, there would have been no way to reopen the portal. We still haven't finished the repairs on the portal yet. It's a lot more complicated than I thought, but I need time to create a functioning portal stone from the shards anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let us talk once the repairs are finished. Hopefully I'll be ready by then.
Ah, there we go. Now the port was repaired. Port to Shaman. Okay, nice.
What?
Guess we'll go back to the Shaman. Going back to the Shaman.
Got it.
Back and forth, baby. Yeah, so it's pretty chill now. I've taken over all the bases. Whenever I'm in base building mode, I don't know how many times I had to restart and do everything again. Like this right here was terrible. They always attack here.
Let's make this quick.
Those damn Medusas.
Over there?
And they always attack in the worst times, dude. Just the worst times, man.
Yes.
Ugh. Alright. Before we do anything, let me do my save. Alright, let's talk to the
If your
Shaman.
life depends on it.
Tandai, have you made any progress?
Oh yeah, repairs have been finished.
Yes, the repairs have been finished.
They have? Why hasn't anyone told me? Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyway, I also have good news. I've molded the shards. It was easier than I expected. I think we should move to the portal now. Is it safe?
Yes.
Yes!
And there he goes.
Did he just teleport to the portal? Alright, let's talk to the Shaman here.
Oh, there you are. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Well, it wasn't easy.
I know, Janosch. The portal stone seems to be functioning as well. It connects to the portal's magic.
But we still need to charge it, correct?
Yes, but that's relatively simple. Do you remember the Zolanthep altar I told you about? The one we used to conjure our barriers?
Yes. Can it charge the portal as well?
Yes. Normally, the portals are how should I put it, a web of energy. By approaching them with a portal stone, they react. However, as this portal hasn't been in use for centuries, that web is depleted. By transmuting energy on the altar and directing it to the portal, we can recharge it, so to speak.
All right, I'll get on it.
How do I storm the castle here? It's no point in leaving before you find the Nexus Stone.
Sun and stars, you did it. I can't believe it. All this time, our island has been separated from the outside world, and now here it is. Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
It's incredible. And strange. I wanted to ask you something, but I think I'd better wait until you've dealt with Shar. You still haven't gotten what you came here for, have you?
Not yet. What was it that you wanted to ask?
I think it's best if I tell you afterwards. Go and do what the stars sent you for. I will wait here until you return. Saras Jadul, the snake spawn. They must have been alarmed by the magical essence. Quick, prepare yourselves. We must defend the altar.
Alright, cool. But my guys are already there. my people are already there. Okay. So I'm going to take everybody here. I'm going to go... They faced enough with these Medusas before. Uh-oh. Are these slaves going to attack us too? I hope not. Oh yeah, these guys are beasts. They're hard to kill. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? It's like an altar. Okay, that's one.
Over there?
Right. Run, slaves, run! Okay. Where's the other one? I guess I'll take care of this one here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it's
if your life depends on it.
Right here.
Zarak will see our victory.
This is... Oh man, look at these Medusas. The whole bunch of them. All right, where's my... Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Rush in.
Get ready.
I'm surprised my whole army hasn't been turned to stone yet.
Easy.
Wolf. What? Is he stunned? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love it.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Here we go.
Oh yeah. They don't stand a chance now. Struggling before, and now once you build your army, it's so easy. Once you build your army, it's piece of cake now.
Whatever's necessary.
All right, here goes nothing.
Come on, slaves! You don't have to be slaves anymore.
I'll take a look.
Sword of the Renegade. Huh. It's a hilt.
Let me see.
Oh, what's this? Logs? Wood. Yes. All right. Now let's destroy that last one. All the way down. Oh gosh, I have a feeling that there's gonna be a bunch of them down there. How do you get down there, by the way? Through here? I'm assuming.
Understood.
I'm assuming it's through here.
Get ready.
Break down this gate. Yeah, yeah. Open sesame, baby. All right. Just head right down there.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Probably the strongest ones are down here. I'm gonna have Gord turn into the dire wolf. Where? It's dire wolf time.
You'll regret this.
Oh yeah. It's total annihilation. All these orcs just coming out of nowhere. You don't want an army of orcs, especially these brutes, to come to your base. All right. Confront Shar. Where is Shar? Where is that guy?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, I guess, yeah, their job is done.
Corporal.
Their job is done, so they're not needed anymore, so just, yeah, they're just, I don't know why they're leaving.
Zarek guides me.
I could really use their help with this guy. I'm assuming he's over here. Yeah, he's in this area here.
Good.
All right, let's. Hopefully, we can talk to him about surrendering. From what I remember, he's one of the sons of the lady of this island. Locked. It's locked. Okay, how do we unlock it? Break it down?
You read my mind.
For the fire wielders.
That way?
Can you break this down? Nope. Alright. So how do you get over there? Oh, this is like another... Oh, you have to go all the way around here. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh. I guess that unlocks when you finish confronting Shar. All right, I see. By the way, I apologize about my laundry. My laundry is going, and my laundry machine makes weird noises. So, yeah, for some reason, the dryer always makes weird noise like that. Anyway, random. Oh yeah, let me save. Boom. All right, let's do this.
You really think this is how it works? You kill me and they respect you? You're a sad little thing, baby brother.
Shut up! Just shut your fucking mouth or I'll tear your guts out!
Ooh. All right, let's talk to this guy.
That's close enough. Who the heck are you? You're not from the island.
I'm from the mainland.
Nope.
Your mother sent me here to talk.
From the... Just when I thought things couldn't get any more absurd. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I'm not in the mood for talking. The trial will happen. I will battle my brother and reclaim my birthright.
You're delusional, Shar. You're completely delusional.
Duel, last warning.
So it's really true? You'd kill your own brother just to be the next Yaris?
Is that what they told you? Yeah, sure, it fits. What else did she tell you, huh? That I'm weak? Moody? Stars, how I hate that word.
Yes, and that your brother will succeed.
Yes, and that your brother would succeed her and not you.
And you know what's so sad about this? That this is probably what she really believes, what they all believe. Do you see these burns on my face?
What about them?
When I was 10 years old, a man named Rujas took me and my brother to a hunting trip. As my mother undoubtedly told you as well, I was always the weaker one. He always outran me, and when he beat me, there wasn't anything I could do. For some reason, though, hunting was different. Shooting a bow was just something that came to me naturally, as did my magic 6 years later. And even more than that, I was a lot better at it than you were. Wasn't I, Duel?
I never said you weren't.
No, of course not. I wonder what you would have said just now if these people weren't listening. Long story short, on this hunting trip, I outclassed my brother in every aspect. I noticed that my beloved brother had been unusually silent that day, even when the old hunter showered me with praise. And for a very short moment, I was even stupid enough to believe that I don't know, impressed him, I guess.
But what happened?
What happened?
Well, at night we ate a part of the deer. It was almost ridiculously beautiful. The sky was cloudless, and there were fireflies all around us. Eventually, the hunter went into the forest to relieve himself. That's when it happened. All of a sudden, Duel grabbed me at my hair and dragged me to the fire. Then, without saying a word, he held my face over it. It must have only been 15 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. I literally saw the flesh melting off my skull. Can you imagine what that feels like, stranger? That kind of pain?
I
can.
Then you probably know that in that very moment, I just wanted to die. The moment the hunter came back in sight, he dropped me and bent over me, acting as if all this had been an accident. Of course, everybody believed him, and I didn't even tell anybody the truth until weeks later. It didn't make a difference.
Yes, because it's a fantasy. You lost your balance and stumbled, damn it. And if it hadn't been for me, you would have lost far more than just your cheek.
But why would Duel do this?
Why would Duel do this, Shar? He's your brother.
Because he's a monster, that's why. He hides it behind his bloody smile, and yes, he's so well-mannered, so easy to get along with, so reasonable. But that's just facade. You have no idea what it was like, you know? He tortured me, he humiliated me, he beat me up so many times that at some point, I even thought it was normal. That place where where normal people have a soul, in him, it's empty, but they just won't see. And now they even want him to succeed Mother. Now tell me, how would you call that if not insanity?
Char, this is ridiculous. This is simply ridiculous.
All right, so Yeah, man, you don't know who's telling the truth and who don't know who's telling a lie here. He's the oldest one. So obviously, this is not coming out of nothing. Both of them had a very bad past. Whether he's the oldest one, so he bullies the youngest one. You know, it happens in every family, especially older brother, younger brother. You know, they're always going to be fighting. So let's see what we got here. So to Duel, what do you have to say about? Yeah, let's hear what Duel has
What
to
do
say.
you have to say to this?
What do you want me to say? It's lies, all of it. Char has always had a very active imagination. The dreams, the voices. To him, the real world was always full of blanks, and he used his fantasies to fill them out. Though, that fire incident was by far the worst phantasm his brain had produced.
See? And that's how it always goes. People believe him because he seems so reasonable, so calm. Nobody gives a damn about the fucking truth.
Then again, your aura is fragile, jittery.
Yeah.
And we all know magic can play tricks on your mind.
Please, if that's what you want to believe, go ahead. Wouldn't be the first time.
Maybe. And nobody ever noticed?
And you're telling me that nobody ever noticed?
No, because he was smart about it. Whenever he hit me, he made sure it was when nobody looked. And even when somebody was nearby, they chose to look away. After all, it was their future Yaris they would have messed with.
But your magic has changed things.
But your magic changed things, didn't it?
Yes. And no. He didn't dare to beat me anymore, but that didn't stop him from telling me how worthless I was. That they all laughed at me behind my back, that they despised me, and that I'd always stay alone. And sadly, he wasn't even lying. Either way, it's over now. By restoring the monument and invoking the Trial of Brothers, I will become the next rightful Yaris of this island.
Your snakes, they killed people.
Your snakes, they killed people. You know that, don't you?
I had to. Even when the entire damn village was surrounded, they still thought I wasn't being serious.
I can't let you do that.
I can't let you do this. Your mother has something we need, and she sent us to resolve this, so we need to find another way.
I don't think so. Look, I've enjoyed our talk, but whatever outcome you imagine for this, it won't happen. So, 2 options. 1, you and your friends leave now. 2, you'll get a taste of my magic.
We don't have to do this.
I don't want to hurt you. There has to be another way.
Not anymore.
You're outnumbered, man.
Look, kid, I can feel that you've got some power in you, but so do we. This is a bad idea.
Damn it. Is he just draining my life force or something?
Sorry. This kid knows what he's doing.
He's draining life force, man. God damn. All right.
I'll kill him. Right here and right now.
Char, please,
No!
Think this through.
Think this through, Shar. If you kill him now, it will be murder.
What?
The Hibernian law. The only way for you to become Yaras is by defeating Duel in the Trial of Brothers. If you kill him now, it'll be murder.
You're right. Sun and stars, yes, you're right. But then again, does it really make a difference? After what I've done? Duel said it himself. In their eyes, I'm already a murderer. I'll never earn their respect no matter what I do.
What about your mother? Not if they learned the truth. Ooh, Oof. Duel said it themselves. In their eyes, I'm already a murderer. I'll never earn respect, no matter what I do. Not if they learn the truth. Killing him won't change anything. What about your mother?
What about your mother? This will break her.
So what? She's the one who got me into this in the first place. Don't you get it? She looked away all those years, and you know why? Because if she hadn't, it would have meant facing the truth. That she failed. That all she cared about was her idealized idea of her precious, precious duel who would carry on her legacy.
Maybe, but if you kill him, it will only confirm her in all this. You will be the failure, the monster who killed her son. If you let him live, I will promise to tell her your side of the story, and that I believe you.
But... Fine. Fine, maybe you're right. But I'm not doing this for my mother. She's as bad as the rest. I'm doing it because I want her to confront what she's done.
Huh. And there he goes.
Oh, and there he goes. The hell, he prancing off too. He's dual-wielding swords. Shouldn't he sheathe them before? I don't know. I don't know where the hell he's going. Probably going back, same way we are. He's right in front of you. He's right there. Isn't that him right there?
Someone in there?
What? Yes, sure. I heard that you resolved the situation on the island, didn't you? Tragic story indeed.
Well, we got what we came here for.
Yes, and found a way back. I have to say, I wish I had more of your, well, talent, I suppose.
We wouldn't be here without your help.
Don't be so humble. I did nothing but whine, and if the water had taken that portal stone in Everlight with it, I would be back on the streets and begging for money right now. Look, I'm not good at things like this, but thank you. Without you, I would have probably died thinking that I threw away the life I had for nothing. All the things I sacrificed, you made them worth it.
How does it feel to be on the island?
How does it feel to be here now?
Oh, good question. It feels beautiful. As if I finally found that part of myself that I had always been missing.
He sounds like he's just nerding out over the island. Well, I mean, he spent a good part of his life searching for it, I guess. So, we're leaving now. Are you coming with us?
I'm glad things worked out for you. We're leaving now, though. Are you coming with us?
Can't you guess?
You're staying.
I already talked to Yaris about it, and she agreed. But who knows? Maybe this won't be the last time we see each other.
All right.
Yes? Have you taken care of Shar?
Yes.
Your name, they say it's Tahar, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, Tahar, I do not know how to ask this, but would you mind if I joined you?
Actually, I don't think that's a bad idea. He probably knows more about the Hibernians than any Nortander scholar. He might see something in Mullendeer or the Nexus which we haven't seen yet.
But what about your people? I thought you didn't ever want to return to the mainland.
They don't. I've always wanted to see what lies outside. Please, don't misunderstand. I want to return in time, but there's something about you that sparks my interest. And as a scholar, as a shaman, I can't think of a better way to learn about the wonders of this world than stepping through that portal with you.
It'll be dangerous.
But I'm not just a simple explorer. We are on a mission, and it will be dangerous.
Well, I figured as much, but you're not responsible for me. I know what I'm getting into.
Fine. You can come. But we'll be leaving soon.
Yes, of course, as soon as you want. I'll send someone to notify the Yaris. She will understand.
Okay.
You got it.
All right, we got another guy in our party. Okay, cool. Let's talk to him. Nope. Okay, let's just go through the portal then. Let me save. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Go through the portal. Nothing else for us here.
Take a look.
Travel to Everlight. Yeah.
Let's see.
Corpse right there. Let's see what that corpse is.
Hold on.
You're right. They... Whoa.
What is it?
I think I just saw something. A part of the canyon.
That's interesting.
Let me try again.
What the heck? We can visualize stuff now? Visualize the fortress.
Blazes. It works. I can see the canyon.
Visualize the gate?
Seems that these bones can only show one part of the valley at once. Damn it.
Southern Lake?
Fascinating.
Okay, Southwestern Mines. Okay, visualize the Western Valley. A lot of undead here. A lot of undead. Alright, visualize the Southwestern Valley. This was Western Valley, now Southwestern Valley. Okay. Alright, let's leave.
Against the undead. Here we go again, old friend. No rest for the wicked.
Nope. It's alright. Let's just get on to it.
Told them he shouldn't.
Tiara's breath. Who are you? Who did this to you?
What?
I said, who are you?
No. No, Mother. It was him. Why don't you believe me? It was him!
He's hallucinating. This is pointless.
Wait, let me see. Selwen Lurasar Eswantur.
Mother? I can see this city now. Tiara's breath. It's so white. So beautiful.
Damn it.
He was an Iron Falcon. That's a bad sign. Seems that something happened down in that canyon. Let's be wary.
Oh.
Another death man? Look, friend, why can't you stick to our agreement for just an hour?
Deathmen? What do you mean?
What is this? Are you...
Now, would you look at that? The fabled falcons have called for reinforcements. They look a bit old, though. I always thought Lady Aranor likes her recruits young and ripe for plucking.
Hi, Keeper Aranor. And a hint of respect would be in order, Sir Catras.
Yeah, I know. You folk would kill for your formalities and traditions, even if it means sacrificing your own troops to a group of undead.
We're not reinforcements.
Oh.
Then, who are you?
It's complicated. To put it shortly, we're looking for a relic that we believe to be hidden here in the desert.
Neatalf's helmet?
No. Shaper energy stone. Hard to explain.
Energy stone? Well, I hate to shatter your treasure hunting fantasies, but whatever it is you're looking for, you're going to have a hard time finding it. The Iron Falcons lost the fortress, and thus the tomb.
That's bad.
You make it sound as if we forgot to lock the door. Tell me, stranger, have you ever heard of the blood burn?
I have.
Oh, have I ever?
What about it?
Well, most people think that it only affects the living. That's wrong. The blood burn has an effect on the dead, too. At least here. It wakes them.
What? Can you elaborate? Yes, please.
The bloodburn wakes the undead? How?
I don't know how. I only know what it does. Whenever a mage hears that cursed song, the undead rise. And it frenzies them, almost like somebody is speaking inside their heads.
Telepathy. It must be able to stimulate the remnants of their minds, even though they've died long ago.
I beg your pardon?
Doesn't matter.
We found a scout on the mountain pass.
Is it possible that the undead also killed a scout of yours? We found one on the mountain pass.
Tiara's breath. That must have been Henry. We sent him to ask for reinforcements. May the Guardians have mercy on his soul.
We did all we could. I'm sorry.
No need to be. he gave his life to protect Io, as we Falcons all will one day. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
And you lost the fortress to them?
And these undead overran your fortress?
8 days ago, yes. We were forced to retreat, and now they're continuously pushing us back. We're losing soldiers every day. It's a nightmare.
That's bad. I don't know how precise these old Shaper maps are, but according to them, the stone should be hidden somewhere in the fortress.
I can hear you, and I know which stone you're talking about.
Lady Aranor, come to favor us with your lovely presence again?
Shut up. As I said, I believe I know which stone you're talking about. It's been with the Falcons as long as I can remember, but we never figured out its use. What do you want it for?
To cure the blood burn?
I'm working for someone who wants to put an end to the blood burn.
Huh. Lofty words. Look, stranger. If circumstances were different, we might discuss this. But right now, you're at the bottom of my priority list. I think it's best if you just go your way and look for another stone.
We can't do that. But maybe we could help.
You?
We and our army, which is waiting at the entrance of the canyon.
You're joking.
We're not. Go send a scout if you don't believe us.
Well, this just got a whole lot more interesting.
No. Whoever you are, there's no way on Io the Iron Falcons will cooperate with a bannerless army, deathmen or yours. The canyon is our responsibility. As I said, go back to where you came from and let us handle this. We've protected Aenir's blade for centuries, and we will not fail at it now. Hold the line, Kiroy.
Oof, look at those legs. Like pillars. If only she had half as much wits as she had muscle, this whole dilemma would have been resolved by now. Come to my camp if you want to talk. I think introductions are in order, and I can help you.
Good luck, stranger.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thanks for coming back. Sorry the Keeper treated you so harshly. The thing is, we really could use your help. Any help, that is. Our sisters and brothers are still in the fortress, and I'm afraid they won't make it much longer. And as much as I respect the commander, I think she shouldn't have dismissed your offer so quickly.
So, what do you suggest we do?
Well, she is our leader, so without her consent, we can't do anything. But you could try to gain her trust.
Blazes, your men are in danger. Can't your commander just listen to reason?
Well, I fully agree with you. We have lost far too much time already. But knowing Highkeeper Aranor, I can tell you that this is the only way to convince her. 2 days ago, one of our brothers deserted. Find him and bring him back to Highkeeper Aranor. That should help you win her trust.
Who are these deathmen exactly?
So the Deathmen are mercenaries. What do they want?
It's actually pretty simple. A relic. They were hired by some rich artifact collector from Everlight, who wants them to find Neathalf's helmet.
And it's here in Aenir's blade?
Yes, but in our possession. And since it's a relic of the Guardians, we are obliged to protect it, as much as we are bound to protect the tomb of the File Dark. All this wouldn't be a problem if the undead hadn't taken our fortress. There's no way a group of cutthroats would have breached the walls. But now they want to help us free the fortress in return for the helmet.
That sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable, doesn't it?
Reasonable? It's brazen, disrespectful, and cowardly. They are using our situation to pressure us into giving away an ancient artifact of the Guardians, which we are supposed to protect. But it's also our only choice. Even if the Guardians are watching us and judging our actions that very moment, they must see that the tomb of the File Dark and our brethren who are still in the fortress are more important than the helmet. But sadly, that is not how Highkeeper Aranor sees it. So, it's complicated. The Deathmen refuse to help as long as the Keeper doesn't swear to hand over the artifact in return.
Can't you just reclaim the fortress for yourselves?
Can't you just reclaim the fortress yourselves?
We've tried, but these undead, they are different. It's almost like this atrocity who is leading them, the one in the fortress, has given them some kind of intelligence. They are organized, almost like an army.
You said that the Bloodburn woke them.
You said that the Bloodburn woke them?
It still does. Every second night or so, our mages hear that forsaken song, and more undead rise from the ground. The fact that this place has been a battlefield for centuries doesn't make it better. There's as many bones as there are grains of sand.
Have you lost men to the Bloodburn too?
Have you lost men to the Bloodburn too?
Well, most of us are magically gifted one way or the other, so hardly. But there have been casualties, yes.
Harsh, man.
That's harsh.
Katras said he could help me too.
Katras said the Deathman could help me too.
That man says a lot when the day is long. I hope you're not seriously considering working with these cutthroats.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Well, don't think too long. Every minute we waste might cost us dearly.
We should think this through, Tahar. I'm sure we can only get on the good side of one of them. Deathmen or Falcons.
Huh. Alright, let's go talk to... who else are we going to talk to? What's his face? That other guy.
If your life depends on it.
You came. I'm flattered.
You said you could help us.
I can, but first things first, right? I'm Katras Vertarth, leader of the Honorable Deathmen. Well, not really honorable, but you get the idea. What's your name?
Tahar.
Pleasure to meet you, Tahar. Since you've already talked to our Falcon friend over there, I assume you're familiar with the dilemma. We want the helmet, but Madam Squareface doesn't want to cooperate with us.
Okay, can you tell me more about the helmet?
Can you tell me more about that helmet?
No.
What? Come on, man. So I assume you want us to help you to recapture the fortress?
So I assume you want us to help you recapture the fortress?
Yes. And in return, we'll give you that stone you want, and a small share of our pay.
Sounds fair.
I doubt the Keeper would like this.
Judging by those dead eyes and the stubborn look on her face, I doubt the Keeper likes anything but stale bread, prayer altars, and fighting the undead under the desert sun.
Can you tell me a bit more about the Deathmen?
Before I decide anything, I want to know more about you. Who are the Deathmen exactly?
As I said, mercenaries. The only difference between us and most groups is that we don't give a damn about the race, the past, or the skin color of our recruits. Which is why we and Lady Aranor get along so terribly well. As much as we value them keeping us safe from the vile dark, the Iron Falcons are an uptight bunch of elitists.
You're a dark elf, right? I'm assuming he is.
You're a dark elf, right?
No, I just paint my skin blue because it looks pretty.
Sorry, it's just I've never seen one of your kind before.
Well, now you have. Though I'm probably not the best example. I don't eat babies, I don't fuck corpses, and I don't spend all day mumbling ominous incantations.
How do you envision this cooperation?
Let's assume I'm interested in your offer. How do you envision this cooperation?
Well, first of all, I want you to take care of something for me. Just recently, one of the Falcons deserted. Can't blame him, to be honest. Sadly, he just ran off into the desert rather than coming to our camp. I would like to change that. If he's still alive, find him and bring him to me. He might have some information that might be useful. Afterwards, you can bring in your army, we join forces and take back the fortress. You get your stone, I get my helmet. Everybody wins.
Wow. Can't you send one of your men to find him? Yeah.
Why do you need me for this?
Because Madam Squareface keeps a watchful eye on me. She even said that if we make one wrong move, they'll use violence. Oh, I doubt she'd be that stupid, with these undead at our doorstep.
How will the Keeper Aranor react to this?
How will Keeper Aranor react to this?
I don't know, but if we join forces, we outnumber her by far. And it's not as if I'm planning on plundering, I just want the helmet. After that, she can have the fortress back. In a way, we're even doing her a favor. Her men are dying in there. I offered my help, you did, but she doesn't want it. You can only lead a horse to the water, you can't make it drink.
Alright, I'll think about it.
Alright, I'll think about it.
Well, think fast. So long, Tahar. I hope to see you around.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm gonna end the stream here and then continue on next time. I want to thank anybody who is watching. Always stay positive no matter what in life, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.